Hi, welcome to Alaskan and the Philippines. I'm currently in Thailand, by the way. But anyway, I thought I'd update you guys on what my plans are, even though I don't quite have figured out what my plans are. I'll give you my situation is. Coming up next month, I extended my 30 days, or my 60 days. The last 60 days I ran to Myanmar for a border run, and I spent that 60 days, and I got another 30-day extension on that. And now my next deal, I'm gonna have to leave the country or make another border run. I got three situations I can do. I can go down to Myanmar again, do that border run. I think it was $190, something like that. It was all paid for, everything, dinner paid all day. That was the absolute fee. There was no other fees at the borders or anything. So that upfront payment covered everything, including lunch, donuts, coffee in the morning. The guys really did a great job on that. Very comfortable van. He had music going the whole way back. And he was a real nice guy and everything. Beautiful boat ride across the Andaman Sea to go to Myanmar, but they have a civil war going on down there, and that's kind of, I guess it was okay. The guy knew it. He lived there. He knew it good. He does it every day. They still do it every day almost. But that's an option. I can do that. Eventually, they say that the border runs are going to catch up to you, but I've also had people say they can do multiple of them. So, and this is the start of a new year, so I think you start at the new year in your border runs. So I'm started with a clean slate, I think, and I can do 2 this year if I want it now. So we'll see. And I don't know if I need to or will, or if I'll get a actual visa, retirement visa someday. That might be my option, what I end up doing. I haven't done it yet because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for sure. Thailand was kind of my plan B. I have another option. I was considering taking a train down to Malaysia. You can take a train ride here, probably a bus too, or an overnight train. I know I talked to a Malaysian guy here that does it. He was from Malaysia. He says for $30 he takes the overnight train here and goes to Malaysia. And then another $30 he gets a bus to Singapore. He said the buses are just luxurious, and I believe it. The ones even that brought me from Bangkok were pretty luxury buses. To here to Hue Hin is where I am now. That's an option. And I also got another option. I can go back to the Philippines for my border run too, and that's kind of what I was considering because it's only $160 to fly to Cebu direct from here, or from Bangkok. I got to get to Bangkok yet. That'll either be $10 bus ride or a $50, $60 cab ride. So I can do either that, get to Bangkok and fly out to the Philippines, and that'll get me out of the country here and renew I could come back and get another 60 days if I want to then. But I got an option to stay in the Philippines for a while, and that might be something to do. I would be have some people to talk to and stuff. I have friends over there, and I could probably have a place to stay. So we'll see about that. And I don't know if that's gonna work out or not. For now, it's an option though, and I'm considering it, and it'll get me out of here for a while and some actual physical contact with other people. Like right now, my only actual social life is going out with that one girl once a week in the evening, and we have dinner, and that's hang out for an hour or so, and then she jumps on a bus, and I don't see her again until the next week. So this way I'd have some people to talk to anyway that speak English. And hopefully the situation, it'd be kind of a rural lifestyle. And I don't know if I can vlog it all or not. That might not be in the cards. We'll see. They probably want their privacy, so we'll see what I can do. I'll try to keep the channel going, doing something for sure. If not vlog my situation, I can do other things. But yeah, I'd like to keep the channel going, and give you as much info as I can, and show you the country and the lifestyle. That's kind of what my goal is here too, is to show you a little bit of the lifestyle. But I'm so secluded here that I don't mind. I've lived a hermit's life in Alaska for many years, and I'm used to it, and it's not taxing on me or nothing. I'm used to it, and it don't bother me, and I can live in my own mind, and I'm quite happy with myself, and entertain myself and stuff. And online I have, YouTube channel keeps me busy, and walking on the beach. It ain't real exciting life here, and I'm retired, and I'm not really looking for a hang on to your seat kind of lifestyle right about now. I'm kind of in the slow mode of my life, and I'm kind of just relax, sit back, enjoy the food and the beautiful view and the beach and stuff. So this is kind of right up my alley, and I like it here, and I hate to actually give it up and leave it for good. So I'm going to keep this place in the back of my mind. I'm going to let my rent go, because when I come back, I'll probably stay at least a couple of weeks if I do, it'll be at least a couple of weeks for sure, or a month before I know what I'm going to do then. And again, find out my next move. So we'll see. And that's likely I'd like to come back here too. If not in a month or two, I'd like to come back here eventually. In the low season, I'd have a pick of good places to go along the beach and stuff, or anywhere I want, I guess. All the condos will be opened up and given great rate deals and stuff, and then I could lock in a few months at a decent rate and have a nice place, get a 1-bedroom. Even this condo here, if I could have got into a better room, and they told me I could get into one later, it's a 1-bedroom here in this building. And I know a guy that I talked to that has one of the 1-bedrooms, and they face the ocean, and he's got 3 balconies, he says, and he got a weight room that he uses for a weight room, and it's nice. He says he looks out his weight room over the ocean. So if you get in a good situation, a lot of these condos have beautiful views of the ocean or mountain. Even the mountain view is a pretty nice view. You get up, it's nice here. It really is in any of the condos, really. And they're cheap. This one will be $350 if you sign it for a year. If you think ahead and want to sign for a year, you can get them for like $290 a month for a year. And my electric bill here was $7.70. So just think of the cheap life. And I'm really considering hanging on to this place just so I can have it for just a home base for only like $360 a month. I could have a home here, and it's kind of where I need to get my mail. And if I could make border runs back and forth, because at the Philippines I'd need to make a border run too and come back and forth, and that would be kind of a more exciting lifestyle. But to throw that $360 away right at this moment, it wouldn't be a smart thing for my budget. So it's kind of I better let it go. And I can always come back at low season and probably move right into this place again if I wanted to. I imagine it's going to be vacant like it was. Hopefully, I don't know. But I can get a better one. My Thai friend here, she's told me in March she's got a townhouse. She can get me a townhouse for the same 12,000 baht, and that's $350. And she said it's got a yard. And I don't know what she means by a yard. Maybe it's just got its own gated spot space, concreted in or something for a porch area, terrace or something. But yeah, she said that's nice, right on the beach. Says right next to where I am. I just pick up my bag and move, she said. So I might do that when I come back. I haven't mentioned to her that I'm leaving yet. She's probably not going to be too happy about it. Because I'm really her only social life too. She works so hard at that all day and every day, and the only time she don't even take off, she just has dinner with me one night after dinner in the evening on Saturday. She takes off a little bit early at like 6:30, and then we'll have dinner at like 7. So that's her only social life, and she gets to practice her English. She's getting really good, and she's real happy about it. Calls me every day. We stay in close contact. She calls me every day and texts me every day. We message. She's practicing her English and getting real good. And that's good for her and her business too. It helps her with tips and stuff. She's already said it. The tips go way up when she can talk to the clients and customers and stuff. So that's what my fork of the road. And I really haven't decided 100% for sure yet what's going to do it. But I think the plan looking a lot like I'm going to be heading out of here probably early next month. And I'll take a one-way ticket into the Philippines, Cebu. Probably then jump on a plane to Dumaguete, and I might just get a room for a few nights and play it by ear and see what happens. And I'll take you all along on the trip anyway, show you how I do it and upload. I'm not really editing, so it'll just be short clips maybe. You can check my shorts feeds like that, but it'll be down the road yet. I'm still here. I got another month almost here in Hue Hin, and I'm going to enjoy it. And it's been good, and I really like it here. I know for a retirement place, It really is pretty good. You know, I know a lot of places are smoked out right now, Chiang Mai and stuff, and we're getting some smoke down here, but it ain't as bad as the other areas. And it's actually cleared up just this past day, and it's never been terrible. Although if it got any worse than I seen it yesterday, if it got much worse, it probably would have been a good idea to start wearing a mask, because it fogged in. I think it was just the cold air in the morning had it hanging low, and it got kind of, I was surprised it was the worst it had been. It still wasn't that bad. It looked like a haze, you know. You can still see it see the mountains through it and stuff. So, but it lifted today and cleared right up. It's got actually clear air this morning. When I walked down the beach, it was clear everywhere. So that's something to think about. You know, the other areas of northern area, Chiang Mai, they're worse. They're like 7th worst in the world right now. And I mean, that's considered India and China. So 7th in the world is pretty bad. And that's Bangkok's right up there too, 9th or something like that. They're burning fields in Cambodia, and I think they'll drift from the factories in China or something, probably come over too from the wind direction. It's the east wind. But yeah, today it cleared up here, and hopefully it clears up and stays that way. But it never has been real bad like it gets in Chiang Mai or any of the northern areas or Bangkok. Bangkok is uninhabitable from what I've seen on the pollution particulate scale. They say it's dangerous. You don't want to live there, breathe it. So I don't know why anybody could live there. You have to wear a mask. That would suck. A lot of people here do wear masks too. Even before it got smoky, everybody was wearing masks. The women here half of them wear masks too. So I don't know if the smoke got any worse and you were jogging or something, it probably would have been a good idea. But so far now it hasn't been that bad. It's just a haze from what I could see. So anyway, it's a great environment right close to the beach. This place is centrally located. Everything's within walking distance. I can walk to the malls. I can walk to 2 malls. I can walk to the immigration. I can walk to anywhere. Soy 94 if you want a nightlife is butts right up to this road too. There's just night markets down the roads. Everything is right within pretty close to walking distance. And you can be quite content just within your walking distance. There's so much street food and so many vendors available. It's just mind-boggling. You're spoiled for choices of food. You're spoiled for choices to stay too. So there really ain't a problem to find a place. Unless you come in the high season, you better have a reservation then. If you're coming in the high season, that's like start of December, late November, start of December, January and February, at least 3 months, you better have a room available. But after that, you can come in here and get a pretty nice place, pretty cheap, and have the pick of the places, you know. That's kind of, I showed up low season. I was surprised I had a nice room, and then they told me, oh, you're booked. We're booked for next month. You got to move. And I was like, They gave me a better room, but it cost more, and I was paying $450 a month. That's why I moved here. So this brought my rent back down to $350. That's good. And the electric bill's even cheaper, so that's nice too. $7.70, and I didn't even see the water bill, so I know that's even less, or it factored in on the rent. Maybe I haven't seen one. They didn't hit me for water, so that's cheaper than the Philippines too. So that's something to consider. But anyway, that's the crossroads I'm at, and I got about another couple of weeks to chew on it, and then I'll probably end up getting a plane ticket and getting out of here for at least 30 days, and then come back if I can, if I want to. If something tempts me to stay in the Philippines, I might do that too. So we'll see. Play it by ear. And actually, the Dumaguete was my plan A, and I was supposed to go there, and I did go there, but I got kind of in a wrong situation. Things changed with the relationship, and I was in an area that I didn't like living in. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't working out for me. You know, I need to walk and have freedom to walk around and food choices and stuff, and it just wasn't happening there then. So I don't know if I go back and get back into hanging out in some other places with some other people, maybe get a different living situation where it's more conducive to walking and more of a free life than where I was. I'd probably be enjoying it more, because there are nice beaches there in Dumaguete too. I'm looking forward to going back to Darwin. I really am. I like them reefs there to just play around. It's just right there. Don't have to swim out far. Don't cost you much, and I can just, when I want to hit the beach there, I can go out and splash in and see the turtles and the fish and everything. Here too, I really don't see the snorkeling reefs nearby. I'd have to go somewhere south. I'm sure there are places and they probably blow Dumaguete's Dow away, but so far it's not real easy for me to do it. And there it kind of would be. Well, I still have to travel, but it's easy and cheap to do. Which I might do here next time when I get back. I'll explore more. I really haven't explored much. I'm just kind of, took me 5 months to literally get settled in and figure out what's what. And it's still backwards. Everything's still kind of backwards to me, and I'm still learning as we go. But I got a whole bunch of retirement life yet coming up, and I'm going to stay healthy for that. And I'll be back. I promise I'm going to come back here if I do, for sure. Because it's nice here, an easy lifestyle, much easier than anywhere I've ever been. And I really can't see me finding an easier life anywhere else. But hey, if I find a perfect woman that's going to take care of me and do all my cooking and cleaning and stuff and take care of me, you know, that is a better life too. So that's another thing to consider. Well, anyway, I just update you on my plans of, I don't know what I'm going to do, but what I'm going to have to do at some point. Well, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.